There's a place where the earth still feels alive, a place where nature remains untouched, where mountains rise like towers, rivers carve through valleys over time, and the ocean stretches as far as the eyes can see. From the white sands along the coast to the dense forest, every part of this land holds a story. A story shaped by time, by people, and by a natural world that has existed long before us. Here, the environment is not just a habitat, it defines how life is lived. But beneath that beauty lies another reality. Hidden deep below the surface are the materials that support modern life, such as copper, gold, nickel, and other metals. Resources that exist beneath the ground and important to everything around us. They live inside our phones, our cities, our infrastructure, and the system that keeps the world moving. What looks peaceful above is only part of the story. Beneath, it's where minerals get extracted and produced.
I think we're past the point as a society where we can choose not to mine anything.
I think the biggest challenge comes with making sure that the ground can hold up. In underground mining, we install a lot of ground support.
Looking into the design, we also have to look at the safety perspective of the design.
Depend on how the ground condition looks like. So I think understanding of the ground condition in underground before you do something and make the design is really important part.
Mining is the process of pulling these resources from earth. Sometimes it goes into the surface, removing parts of land. Other times it reaches deep underground, where tunnels extend into darkness and machine operates far from sight. It is a process built on engineering, physical labor, and constant control. Every movement is calculated, every step carries risk, and every operation that can cause consequences happens here.
My name is Syukriyadi Barmawi. I'm a mining engineer. I'm currently working for a copper and gold company supporting the underground mining operation.
Behind every operation is a part of role working in teamwork. Engineers analyze structure and stability, operators control massive machinery, safety teams monitor conditions that can change in seconds. Environmental specialists track the impact left behind, and each decision matters.
First of all, we campaign as a company, campaigning the value of safety to all the employees and workforce. Then we keep socializing that policy, as well as we do also kind of regular inspection and also audit to make sure the compliance of the safety policy in the workplace.
My name's Alex. I'm a mining engineer. I've been a mining engineer for about 3 years now. I've worked on projects with slope stability. I've worked in the field as a mine operations supervisor, and right now I'm working for an underground mine. It just takes a lot of focus and a lot of effort on everyone's part. It's a collective group effort to maintain a positive safety culture at a mine site.
Mining engineering is not just technical, it is strategic planning. The ground is always changing, rocks can shift, pressure can build, and things don't always stay the same. That's why every plan has to be careful and thought out.
Hello, my name is Fadlan Sinaga. I'm a geotechnical engineer, so I've been in the mining for more than 10 years. The biggest challenge is to fine-tuning between the mine design and then the geotechnical perspective and also production. So the problem being is the production will be really, really low. So you need to have a fine-tuning between those three.
I think the biggest challenge is balancing all the variables. So when you're managing any tunnel, and I think this applies to civil engineering as well, you have to consider what the rock looks like in your area, in that area of the tunnel. Make sure that it will be stable or that you put enough ground support in it so that it doesn't collapse. How it fits in with every other tunnel in the plan. So you can't have them too close together because they'll break into each other and be unsafe.
Mining changes the land. Entire landscape are dug to access what lies inside. Hills are removed, roads are carved out, natural systems are interrupted. Water, soils, and ecosystems all get affected by that change.
So in the mining industry, we have what's called the GISTM, the Global Industry Standards and Tailings Management. That is our standard that not only us adhere to, but other mining industry adhere to safely and responsibly manage tailings storage facility.
Mining in the world has caused serious environmental damage, including deforestation, polluted rivers, and loss of biodiversity. According to Earth.org, mining in the world is a major environmental problem, and it's very dangerous because it destroys forests and pollutes water. Mining is cutting down huge part of forests, so animals are losing their homes and getting pushed into smaller areas. This makes it harder for them to survive because they can't find enough food, and sometimes end up too close to people. Efforts to reduce impact have becoming a critical part of the industry. Regulations, monitoring, and restoration projects attempt to repair what has been made, and it raises a question. How much can truly be restored when it has been changed?
To fully restore into the original condition, it's impossible, but we can do the reclamation or reform into the, using the original vegetation to the environment. But there's gonna be a really new environment, but still maintaining the stability of the ecosystem.
We've had many examples around the world where we've had closed mines with tailings facilities that are constructed properly and reclaimed properly, and they look very close to the natural land around them. So it's very, very possible.
Despite its impact, mining remains essential. Copper carries electricity across cities. Metals support transportation and buildings. The modern world is built on materials that comes from beneath the ground.
So right now, they actually go both hand in hand. As we are increasing our technology, we also have to be mindful with the environmental.
So in my opinion, and this might be a bit of a cop-out answer, we're past the point as a society where we can choose not to mine anything. As the world modernizes and population grows, as more renewables are developed throughout the world, we just need more metal. If we stopped mining tomorrow, the quality of life would lower dramatically for most of the world, in my opinion.
Beneath the surface, there is more than material. There are decisions, consequences. Mining makes modern life possible, but it also reveals the cost of that progress. It is lived every day, between the land above and everything below it.